What's up? Welcome to the Bangkok Breakdown. It's me again. I'm here, not in Bangkok. I'm actually on the island of Koh Phi Phi in a very, very peaceful spot here, overlooking the water, some beautiful mountains in the back. Today, the topic I want to talk to you about is this idea of a peace in stupidity, and that by kind of choosing not to go down the path of knowledge, in a way it kind of saves your sort of internal state. A common complaint here among Westerners, at least the few that I've talked to, Professor, one of them, was saying a common complaint is that Thais tend to seem very stupid here. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're stupid, it's just that their value set is definitely different than the Western kind of mindset. For those of us Westerners that value education, obviously education is valuable. And that can be very frustrating when things don't go our way, like people tend to be educated, tend to respond very well to planning and future sight. And here in Thailand, there's not as much planning. A lot of the operations that go on are kind of, instead of preemptive, kind of post-emptive, like the malaria medication I have. In America, they pushed very hard the preemptive stuff. Make sure you have it in your system so that you're safe before you go. Whereas here, they said, oh, if you get it, then you can take the series of 6 pills, which it was a lot cheaper. It was like 15 US, and in the US, the medication, the preemptive stuff, came out to about 321, no, maybe 299, 321, something like that. So it's a very different kind of mindset here. It is also very frustrating when you come from a place of like knowledge and you want to kind of know world cultures, and it's very easy for Americans to be frustrated and angry that why don't they know what I know? So this is kind of a remedy for that. It's just know that when you choose not to go down that kind of path, maybe some of your friends haven't gone to university, or maybe they don't read as much as you do. When you kind of choose, or they don't choose to stay up on current events and that kind of thing, when you choose that path of not doing that, in a way you're kind of saving yourself from all of that, the burden of that knowledge, because you can read in the papers about all the bad things that are going on in the Middle East. You can, another person died in Oakland, another person got shot in Berkeley or wherever. The point is, bad things happen, and you can educate yourself on that, and you can feel bad about that. The political situations, women's rights aren't, you can get very, very angry because you know a lot of things. But if you look around me, none of that is really present here in this moment that I'm experiencing. I'm experiencing like deep, serene peace, looking at all of this gorgeous background. So there is kind of it's kind of like a safety net, really, to just actively decide not to go down that path of learning things and going to school. Like, there's stresses that come in as well. They're just choosing not stress versus stress. You can argue that's good or bad or whatever. I'm going to do another one about how the Thais kind of sacrifice their external circumstances for their internal sort of fulfillment and maintenance. But that's going to be another topic, but this kind of leads into that. So with that said, I'm in this gorgeous place. We're going to go cliff diving later, so that should be pretty sick. And yeah, with some of the Aussie friends of mine I've got right here. And yeah, so with that said, I will see you guys next time.